For several years now, I have been highly anticipating TRON ARES. I've been covering its development for almost as long as this channel has been around. And just as a personal fan myself, being extremely disappointed when the news broke that the original TRON 3 that was about to shoot was shut down by Disney. And so I've just been waiting for 10 years for this film to come out. For someone who has loved this universe, my hope was that this third film would be kind of making up for what Disney has done and not done. I mean, they've neglected this franchise at best and mistreated it at worst. They shut down TRON 3 at the cusp of filming. They canceled TRON Uprising after putting it on Disney XD, a channel that no one knew about, no one was watching. So you'd think that Disney would want to make up for their past failings and give us something, because we've been waiting for so long. You think it'd be something truly special that they've made us wait years for. But the recent comments from the director, Joachim Roning, and producer Justin Springer, a month before the film is set to debut, they tell us that Jeff Bridges' Kevin Flynn is the new film's only returning character, citing that they wanted to take this into a new direction. Even that, we already know that Jeff Bridges' time is a cameo, essentially. He just had a couple scenes only with Jared Leto. That's the only thing that he's talked about. There doesn't seem to be anything really significant to tie this film in. Well, they want to go in a new direction, but you're setting it within the world of TRON, of the grid. So the exclusive interview that was done with the director Joachim Roning, talking about this, that only Jeff Bridges is going to return, talking about why that is, he expressly stated, these things are not only creative choices, sometimes actors don't want to be in it anymore. And sometimes you can't be bothered to care enough to ask them to be in it, which is actually what took place. We now know for sure that Bruce Boxleitner, who plays the character of TRON, the title of the franchise and hero of the grid, who fights for the users, you couldn't bother to ask him to be in it. You never asked him in the 10 years that followed shutting down that initial production. So Bruce Boxleitner recently talked about this. He got asked this question so many times of whether or not he was going to be in the new film, which of course he would be. He's TRON, so he addresses that.
I'm going to put in a shameless plug here. Please go see TRON ARES. I'm not in it, but please go. And anyway, I want you to support that movie, because TRON seems to have an interesting relationship here. They like it, they don't like it. I don't know. I mean, right after Legacy, we were going to go again. We had, everybody was cast for 2 movies. And there was already a script in the works to go, and we would have probably about 8 or 9 years ago had done the third version. So I say they have a weird relationship with their franchise of TRON. It is an original franchise. And I'm hoping this new movie will continue it on, and the only way that's going to happen is if you, the audience, go to it, and go to movie theaters. Don't sit back and wait for it to be streaming. Go to the movie theaters. Box office is everything. The opening weekend is all important. When the numbers come in and they get it right away, if it doesn't look good, we're never going to see TRON again. I guarantee you, because there's plenty of them out there that don't like it in the business. And I wish Jared Leto tremendous luck. I think my buddy Jeff has got a small cameo in it. I hope he does. I don't know anything about it. I sort of divorced myself from it because I was asked constantly, are you in it? Are you in it? Are you in it? I said, no, they didn't ask. Simple as that. I don't know. And that's the way it is. And I wish them luck. I want it to succeed because the original TRON wants to keep being the original TRON and not be the forgotten original TRON. So, I don't know if that answers any questions.
They didn't even ask him. And it's been 10 years. 10 years this has been sitting on the shelf. You had that script. They were literally ready to film. He said all the actors had agreed to sign on for that sequel film to Legacy, and Disney shut it down. And not once in that entire time do you ask your title character to be in it. TRON himself you couldn't even ask him. So when he's saying, oh, sometimes actors don't want to be in it, well, obviously that's not the case here. Even before, I've heard Bruce Boxleitner speak to this quite a bit, and I wouldn't say that he was put off by it at all. He was just voicing his disappointment and frustration, and he's disappointed because he loves this IP. He loves Tron. He's always said that he really likes the idea, the world, the themes in it. And he just, of course, is disappointed when Disney shut down their film on the cusp of filming and they canceled Tron Uprising, which he was a part of as well. How can you not be disappointed? It's an IP that you are so privileged to be a part of and are excited over, and Disney just doesn't like it. He mentioned that there are people that just don't like Tron in the business, and he's speaking about Disney. People are going to throw out the comparisons to Andrew Garfield when he was asked about Spider-Man No Way Home. And I've made that comparison too months ago when we knew hardly anything about Tron ARES. And even Garrett Hedlund said before that who knows what the future holds for Sam and Cora. So he was being coy in his responses. So you could have, at that time, make that comparison more easily. But with Andrew Garfield, I think the rumors were swirling pretty heavily from insiders. This feels completely different in this situation. To speak about this weird relationship that Disney has with the IP of Tron, that they don't like it, they do like it, they have this weird thing going on. It's one of their few original IPs, but they haven't really fostered it very well, is what he's alluding to. And I just feel like that's a completely different tone and message. If you're trying to tease fans to go see it, if he in fact was in it, I don't know why he wouldn't just not say that or confirm whether or not he's in it, but just speak to, go see Tron ARES. I think you're going to like it. And he could say, I'm not in it, but I think he could have done it in a way that is just more positive in what we can expect to see. But it seems like he's bracing us fans for disappointment. Like, if you're excited to see Tron, I'm not in it, but please go see it because this could be the end of the Tron franchise. I mean, that whole message does not seem at all similar to the Andrew Garfield situation. And he said that he's kind of divorced himself from the Tron franchise, and as a result of Disney being kind of wishy-washy with their treatment of it. And yeah, they like it, they don't like it. And he feels kind of alienated, I guess, from them because of that. And he notes that, well, they didn't ask me. And it seems like if Disney did ask him if he was indeed in it, I just feel like the tone and the message that he would be speaking right now would be entirely different. As opposed to building anticipation for Tron fans, it sounds like he's speaking directly to fans that are expressly looking or expressly excited for this new film because of him, because of Tron. If they're giving him talking points, I don't think Disney would also say, be sure to mention that we have a weird relationship with Tron and that we haven't really treated it well through the years. It really sounds like he's speaking from the heart, whose plea just entirely is centered around, look, if your expectations are to see me in this new film, just know that I'm not in it, but please go see it because box office is important. And if you don't, this could indeed be the end of Tron. I just want to say that I really admire Bruce and his plea here. Every interview that I have heard from him and have seen, he really does have a genuine appreciation and admiration for this franchise. He always speaks well of it, of the ideas it presented, how groundbreaking that original film was and how it evolved in Tron Legacy. He wants this to continue and to expand and to be enriched as it does, and echoes what fans want. We want the best for this IP. It's unique and it's fascinating. The way he speaks of it, he never speaks ill of it like that bridge is burned forever. It sounds like he would love to come back. And that's why he's saying, but they didn't ask me. So if they had asked him, I just have this feeling that he definitely would come back. The original Tron wants to keep being the original Tron. If any actor was going to return, it should have been Tron, especially the way Tron Legacy ends. It could have been an amazing No Way Home-like moment with the epic return of Tron, who fights for the users. With all the footage that we've seen, all these evil programs invading the real world, how do you not set up the epic return of the hero of the grid, Tron? For the director to say, well, some actors didn't want to return, not saying who specifically, but just kind of leaving it vague. Meanwhile, you have Bruce Boxleitner now coming out and saying the original Tron wants to keep being the original Tron. And he's being incredibly gracious here because he wants to do it. He wants to come back, and he's actively promoting Tron ARES. He's saying, please go see this film because I want to keep being the original Tron. So he wants it to continue. The fans want it to continue. It's just so heartbreaking to go into this film now knowing that they couldn't even be bothered to ask Bruce to return. It's very frustrating. And so in my mind now, I'm going to see this film, and hopefully it's good enough to stand on its own in its own new direction. But I just want to see Tron. How much longer are we going to have to wait for Disney to actually give the fans what they want? It's unfortunately a pattern of behavior that we've seen with Disney. It's all about the new. It's all about the new direction and bringing in new fans with total disregard of the fans that have enjoyed this franchise for decades and that want to see the return of Tron and Sam, Flynn, and Cora, because this is what they fell in love with. And to rest all your hopes on things like light cycles and recognizers and disc battles, those are great to see. But at the end of the day, it's the story and the characters that really resonate with people and fans. So many times we've seen great looking films fail. It's so frustrating, but I can't help but be moved by Bruce's plea because he's in the same boat that we're in as fans. He wants to see the continuation of this franchise. Like he said, the original Tron wants to keep being the original Tron, and that's what fans want as well. That's what I'm going to be keeping in my mind when I go see this movie. We'll see what the future holds. But let me know what you think about Bruce Boxleitner's words, his plea to go see this movie, him not being in it, and the fact that Disney didn't even ask him. Are you still excited to see this film? Do you think that the original Tron could return? Let me know in the comments.